announcements?
I like to start the morning off with a positive vibe, make sure that everybody knows what's going on, welcome everybody to school, and I like to start by honoring America and the flag and having everybody do that at the same time.
When did you get the idea of morning announcements?
I think it's just something that I've always done as a principal, and I just wanted to bring that to Parker, so it's just something I like to do to start the day off on the right foot.
What school did you go to when you were a kid?
I was a member of the Chamberlain Cubs in Chamberlain, South Dakota.
What college did you go to when you were a kid?
Graduated from Northern State University, and then I went to the University of South Dakota.
Where did you live when you were a kid?
Mostly in Chamberlain, right on the river. Lots of good fishing in Chamberlain.
What is your favorite part of your job?
The favorite part of my job is really getting to hang out with tons of energetic, excited, happy kids.
Okay, Mike.
Why are you the computer and library teacher?
I am the computer and library teacher because that's the job I applied for. There wasn't any teaching positions open, and I thought it would be a good way to get into the school so I could be with the kids. And I love being with the kids and interacting with them, and it's kind of my passion.
Where did you work before you came here?
Before I came here, I actually was a stay-home mom of triplets, and I did that for 6 years until they turned 6 and started first grade. Prior to that, I had other teaching jobs. I worked as a reading teacher in Aberdeen, a Head Start teacher in Aberdeen, and then I also worked as a lead teacher at a daycare center in Sioux Falls. So I've had lots of teaching experience. I know I love working with kids, so that's kind of what brought me here, is I wanted to get back into, once my kids were old enough to be in school, then I wanted to get back into the teaching field.
What is your favorite part about being a teacher?
I think I pretty much answered that, but be one-on-one interaction with the kids. What I like about being the library and computer teacher is I get to interact with all kids, kindergarten through 6th grade, and even some of the high school students I get to see on an occasional basis. So that interaction with all the children, getting to see all the different faces every day is quite a joy for me.
Where did you go to college?
I went to college at Northern State University. That was in Aberdeen. So that's where I grew up and was raised, and so it was just kind of natural. I wanted my teaching degree, so it worked out really well that Northern had a good program. So that's where I went.
I think we ran out of all those questions. I think that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Mrs. Hampton.
Hi, how's it going?
Good.
Good.
We're going to interview you for a classroom project, and we're just going to ask you a few questions. Are you up for the challenge?
I'm up for the challenge.
What college did you go to before you came here and taught PE?
I went to Augustana University in Sioux Falls.
What did you do before you came to Parker?
Before I came to Parker, I was a teacher in Harrisburg for 6 years, and then a teacher in T for 4.
Why do we have PE? Why do we do it?
I think PE is important to learn how to exercise and find different things that you like to do, to learn how to be a good sport, and to work as a team.
How do you know what games to pick for us?
Well, I've been a PE teacher for a while, and so I like to do the games that a lot of kids like to do. I know a lot of PE teachers, and we share our fun ideas, and there's a lot of good websites where you can get ideas from too.
Why do we have Mr. Horseman?
Mr. Horseman is an SDSU student, and he's doing his student teaching right now, and when he graduates in the spring, then he will be a PE teacher in his own school. So he's learning how we do things here at Parker.
Good job.
Well, you too, sir. Thank you.
get the idea to work here in Parker?
I got the idea to work in Parker about January of last year. This was about a year ago. I was just looking around for jobs and I saw elementary was open and I was like, in Parker, that's great because I used to live in Sioux Falls, so it was really close to home and that's why I'm here.
What did you do before you worked here?
Before I worked here, I was just in school. So I was finishing up my master's degree, I was just playing my instrument and doing my schoolwork and trying to graduate.
How did you decide what songs to pick for the Christmas concert?
That's kind of a hard one. That takes a lot of time. I look at a lot of different songs. There's a lot of websites you can go to that have a lot of songs listed for stuff like this. So I just listened to them a little bit and I thought about maybe some songs that you guys would like to sing and some songs that I know our audience would like to hear. And then I just picked out ones that I thought I liked. We learned them.
What college did you go to?
I went to USD, so the University of South Dakota.
When did you get the idea of the wall of fame?
Ooh, that one just came to me one day. I was just sitting at home and I was thinking, I was like, I'd like to reward my students that have really good behavior. So I was like, oh, the Wall of Fame, because you get to sign your name like a little autograph. So I came up with it and I put it all together during a Friday Help Day one day.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.